execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Nimmo, base runner at first with 1 out. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Here's Jay Bruce now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. At the plate, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder.
Pitch on the way.
Gordon.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dyson is right there, 1 down. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster, D. Gordon. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was incredible.
Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. Dyson is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. Still no score. Here's Javier Baez. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past.
Javier Baez.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Smoke has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Nick Ahmed. Defense is this guy's calling card. One of the slickest defenders in our game. Super sure-handed and doesn't get enough love on the defensive side of the ball.
The 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Played on the backhand. And there are 2 away now.
Batting seventh, catcher.
Now in the box, Tyler Flowers. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that's in there for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Merrifield brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Pitch on the way. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Evan Gattis now standing in.
Evan Gattis.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this isn't the greatest way to finish off a week. And Dero, one thing they'd love to do is win this Sunday finale and get out of here avoiding the sweep.
Yeah, Dan, it's been a tough start to the weekend without question, but maybe if they steal this one Sunday, get a little reprieve, get the media off their back. Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
Nimmo is there, and he'll bring this one in. At the plate, Nick Ahmed will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is in the air out to right. Bruce has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2. Now 1-0 Yanks. A look there at the most famous urban park in the United States, Central Park, set to go again here from Yankee Stadium. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. The left-handed hitting Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Damon Ulysses. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Gerard Dyson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Dyson is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Nimmo.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher. A la, that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Orioles leave one. They're down 1-0. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's hoping he's still got a little of the mojo he had working yesterday when he had 4, count 'em, 4 home runs. This is drilled, but right into the shift. And he's set down 1 away. So with 1 away, it's time to check out the current standings in the American League East as you get a peek at where the Orioles find themselves entering play here today. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Merrifield, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit in the air to right field. Bruce has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Riding in once again, Starling Marte. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Throw over to first, and the runner back. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More to come on the show. Leading off the inning, Alex Bregman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. A fastball right over the outside corner. The 1-2. Misses inside off the plate.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. 1 out now in the Orioles' 4th, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. In now for the O's, Javier Baez, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Baez is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. For Kyle Seager, 8th home run on the season for him as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards.
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home run. A solo shot down the line in right, his 2nd of the game. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Up next for the Yankees,
Evan Gattis now standing in.
Evan Gattis.
As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bruce has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Line toward the gap in left center. Nimmo will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees 4 and the Orioles nothing. Josh Bell the next to hit. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the corner and slicing foul. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And another foul ball. Missed with a slider. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. Here's Matt Carpenter, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And that misses for ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
2-0 now. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. 2 balls and a strike.
Count was 2-1.
Seven in a row. Flat out dominant, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail. Here's Justin Smoke now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman, Justin.
First pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right. Bruce is there to put it away for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's D. Gordon now. A bullet to first base. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees 4 and the Orioles nothing. Stepping into the box, Damon Ulysses. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ulysses, a 25-year-old. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, There are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Now batting.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Damon Ulysses goes quietly leading off the 6th inning. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 4-0. Here's Starling Marte. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
Right fielder, Starling Marte.
First pitch on its way. Softly hit here to the left side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning.
Fielder number 22.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Evan Scribner takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Into the box now, Kyle Seager swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 sign. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Kyle Schwarber will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First offering on its way. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 0-1 pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run shot to right center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Up next for the Yankees.